What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hi, Duddy. Hi, Narina. Hi, Louise. Hi, Tsunami. Here's your hydrant real quick. And hi, Hot Rod. How you all doing? Happy Monday. We've made it to a new week. A new week is upon us. And guess what? We ain't gonna let up one bit.
Boom, booms, and eyes.
And as proof of that, as proof of us not letting up, guess what? I got a thing pinned. I got a Discord server. A lot of you already know that, of course. But I wrote an essay on an album. Not just any album. No. I picked one of the worst albums by Yes. One of the most chaotic albums they've ever released. And I went ham on that. Like, I actually broke the...
Never give up. Never surrender.
Thank you, Tsunami! Where was I on that? Kind of lost my train of thought there. I actually was writing it out. This idea was brewing in my head for a few days, like at least since Friday. I think I was thinking about it, just inkling in the back of my mind. And then Sunday rolled around. I was like, what if? Okay, what if instead of just doing like a blue sky and a Twitter post, cough cough exclamation mark socials? What if I just did something else entirely? Because that's gonna be a stupidly long post. Thank you, Narina. Hey. Forgot it has all three of those right there. Ain't that handy. Ain't that convenient. But yeah, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a stupidly long thread on there. It's gonna be way too long for like a single thing, because the more I thought about it, the more I was just like, I can keep going on and on about this. I can talk about so much behind that album, so much behind the band.
I'll even take him across the sea if needed.
God knows everything, so much for that.
Gold standard guard for nothing.
Then, I was talking to Narina last night. I was like, this idea. And she was like, why don't you just make it a Discord post? And I was like, that's a great idea. And thank you for reading that, Narina. Glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, that's what just got me started. I started just typing away last night, trying to get everything together. Did a lot of, just brought up a lot of history on the band, history on the album, before the album, during the tour, afterwards, my thoughts on each song individually. And it was looking at the character count.
And boom booms and
I broke Discord's Nitro character limit
I need to tighten up that part.
3 times. If you have Nitro, you get a 4,000 character limit. I had to definitely split that up into multiple messages because it was well over 13,000. But, oh... God, I had fun just thinking about it, typing it out, writing away at it. I was just like, so good about it. So, it's a thread on my Discord server. Which also means, hey, look at the Share Your Tunes channel. Then click on threads, or if the thread is still there at the bottom of that, the news message, you can see that there and click on that and then just start reading away. Leave your thoughts too.
Whether it takes me uphill,
But
downhill,
yeah,
or out to the
that's
sticks.
what.
I get
That's the
goods
big thing I had to
I'll
talk
even
about
take
today.
him across
The
the sea.
really big thing.
So don't worry.
Next
you're
thing I
in
want to
safe
mention,
hands.
third was taken
They
by
don't call me the
not
gold
one of the
standard
usual
guard for nothing.
suspects. Ho ho! So, it was wild to see Louis snag third, just outright steal it. And congrats, Steady, on getting first. And Narina, of course, congrats on getting second. Covered the ground there. I feel like I gotta say third first sometimes, just because that tends to be the one taken first, usually. Louis stole it right from under everybody's noses. Now, last thing I gotta talk about, and I had to double check I had a command for this, because I got a new YouTube clip out there. It only took me a little while to get to it, but hey, I finally edited it. It's up there, it's out there.
Boom,
You do
booms
exclamation
and
mark
eyes.
YouTube,
And boom,
you'll
booms and mouth.
see my channel, which means you can also cough cough subscribe to it,
I
and
need to tighten up that part.
I don't know, yeah, right there. But what the? Why isn't it? I just checked it. Why isn't it doing the thing? Edit triggers. I didn't give it a trigger. Whoops.
Error.
Let's see here. Let's fix that real quick. We're fixing it on the fly. We love Scuff. Hi, Haps. How you doing? Whoop. Do-do. Alrighty. Let's try that again. Dang it. Still not doing it. Oh, there we go. It's working now. I thought I set it to do it either of those, yeah. I don't know why YT didn't work, but oh well. It's there. There's my YouTube channel. So hey, guess what? That's where you can go find out that clip and see all sorts of other clips I posted.
I'll even take
on
him
there.
across the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in safe hands.
How
They
you
don't call me the
doing,
gold standard guard
Haps?
for nothing.
Alright, but yeah, that's everything I had to talk about today. That's, you know, went a little bit longer than I usually do, so haha. Can't say I don't talk about stuffs. Haha. I'm doing good, Haps. Having a good day. It's Monday, but it's Genshin Day. And we doing some events today. And I'm yapping about all sorts of things, to say the least. Yeah, I'm trying to think, though. Difficulty level. I get to choose it. Oh, we just get to go right into it. Oh, heck yeah, let's go. 2 rounds combat. First half, travelers need to level up. Travelers need to level up. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait. There was something like this, quite a few versions ago. I think. This one was kind of fun. Ooh. You're doing pretty good? Heck yeah, glad to hear. Alright, raise support level. Each time an enemy shield destroyed, the support level increases. Okay. Ooh. We had a couple trial characters too. I mean, let's try... Yeah, let's try this. And second half. Let's see here. Who's gonna be good on the second one? And have some animo here. Yeah, well, I don't know. I gotta. Well, no, wait, no, that can't be. Well, could it? Oh. Let's see here. You know, we'll try this. We'll give it a run. Well, or no, actually, no, wait, no. Alright. Changing it around some. Ba-doo. We'll try that. See how that goes. Yeah. You got Varessa and Neon Sun, Luis? Heck yeah. Somehow they're both pyro. Wait, what? Wait, how are they both pyro? Hang on a minute here. Hang on a moment. Alright, let's give this a go. Maybe I should swap the teams around. We'll see. Give it a run. I just need silver at the very least. It's not gonna give that to me here, but Oh, I gotta build it up. Oh boy. And boom, here we go. Mizuki, be careful! Alrighty, get these goobers back up and running again. Oh boy. Ow. Ooh. Skating around with Mizuki be fun. Here we go. Stay and Chevrolet. Oh no. Hey, Chevrolet is good at least. Mizuki showing off her goods, dang. She wasn't shy about that, that's for damn sure. Yep, got a little bit of a boost there, but not enough for that. Second half, baby, let's go. Let's see how this works. It might not be good. As many boss HP bars as I can in that time. Okay.
Not too far now. Coming in.
Oh boy. I don't know about this team lineup here. Ooh.
Be free.
Yeah, boy.
Let's run.
We're invincible here! Oh, we killed her here, actually. It was good! It was damn good, actually. Woo!
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
We're just,
Coming in.
Come on, let's get this down some more. Oh boy! Dodgy! Ooh. Alright, we'll get a few out. Now if it get down, that'd be great. Come on, get down here. Get down here, you son of a bitch!
Eyes on me.
Hey! Victory is a mindset. Clicky, clicky. Oh, buddy. That's the way to do it. Oh, buddy. Let's go. Taking these bars out. Okay, okay. Some team reconfiguring, but we got this. Ooh. No, damn you, electro resistance! Hey, get down here, you son of a bitch! Ooh, alright, alright. Oh, I got like 53 bars out. I'll take that. Shoot. Deplete the HP par 40 times. All right, all right. Did get 900. Oh, buddy, that's so many. Gah. I don't think I'm getting that one there, but I'm getting the important thing here. We're taking that out of the way. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't need to do extreme. I'm going for silver. That's really my goal. Probably because, I don't know. Ooh. They want pyro here. You got 900 on all but one? Damn! What was the recommended one on this one? This did not have a recommended one, really. Shoot! The one with the plunging attacks kicked your butt. Jeez. Ah. But also, damn, nice tsunami. Let's go. Shoot. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, pyro. Recommend pyro. Who's it throwing at me? These two. Buddy. Actually, I wonder if their sea lolly is better than mine, because I wonder if it's C6. Ooh, okay, okay. Let's fire. So second half definitely gonna have Gaming. In fact, it's not. Ah, dang. Hey, my sea lolly's better. Haha. And Kazuha there. Just get that fire going like crazy. First one. Let's see here. You know, what if? Yep, that's right. The fishing lake's open. Hehe. Yeah, don't forget your fishing. Remember, you gotta fish. Don't worry, I'm forgetting to fish too. I gotta put more albums in there. I might try to do some of that after stream. Let's see here. They're giving me that. What if I did? Alright. Crazy idea here. Boom. Boom. And let's go Sucrose. Yeah. Let's give that a go. No Kokomi? Nah, I don't have Kokomi, unfortunately. I gotta level Razor up and get my free fate. Jeez. Whoopsie. The trial characters are always mid to bad builds. Maybe I don't want right in there. Maybe I want to. Yeah, maybe we'll put Kuching there. Yeah, really. It should be to show them how awesome they are. Oh, God, yeah. Hot Rod, do you know when the last time Kokomi was on the banner? Or a banner? Because that might also affect some of it. No clue? Dang. Alright, Nahida. Go, small child. That's not really a child. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh boy, here we go, here we go.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Sharing my knowledge.
Here we go! Go, Nahida, go!
Speed of light with sword.
Yeah, there we go. Boom!
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Oh boy! Zappy, zappy!
Animal test 6308. Grow.
Ow. Don't be hurt, Nahida. Don't be hurt.
Don't blink.
Ooh, almost there. Almost got that.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Boom.
Income.
Oh, wrong button.
Animal hypostasis and
Oh, I wonder if that still counted. Kokomi's rerun ban was from July 25, 2023 to August 15, 2023. Dang. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have Kokomi then. Maybe she'll get a rerun. Second half, baby. Let's go. This is gonna be rough. Here we go. Build that up. Oh boy. Already getting some knockdown. Let's go. I just need to get 50 of those. Before even you played Luis. Dang.
strike
Oop.
pose.
These pyro attacks on those. You got it, Gabe.
No pain, no gain.
Oop.
One with nature.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Fallen leaves.
Come on. Let's get more. Started in September. Hey, you started just a few months before I did then. This was like November, December for me.
Up to it, Monday.
Let's go. You're going down now. Kasur. Oh boy. Ow. Stop spinning. Stop spinning, damn it.
I present. Let my name echo in song.
Wind strike.
Show no mercy. Fulfill our pact. Suffer
Pyro attacks again, baby. Let's go. The highest medal has been achieved. Alright, I thought I had to knock it down to 50. Nah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna knock this son of a gun out.
As one with wind and cloud.
Woo! Ow. Stop spitting.
to work.
The feeling's mutual. Many happy returns.
Oh, there we go. Haha, knocked it out. Let's go. New record. Give me my primo gems. Ooh, boy. Lay low, oh boy. Buys you crits with 15,000. Whew. Damn. That healer's more of a herder there. More pyro. Alrighty, who we got here? Kanechin Bird Lady. Xinhuan? Can't remember how to say it. You know what? Let's go the same team we had before. Same layout, yeah. You hiding now, Kazuha? There you are. My C6 coming. 18% crit rate for Kokomi. Yo, let's go. Doesn't she, like, normally start out with negative crit? Negative 95. That bad. Damn, you really turned it around for Kokomi. Let's go. Whew, buddy. That's insane. Abyss floor 12 chamber. I need to do more of the Abyss stuff, or Abyss floor stuff. Shoot, I've been slacking on that so hard. Arena Baisu and Kazuha once, because all 8 of them died in chamber 2. Oh no! All 8 of them, no! You know, there's one streamer I follow. He's popped in here a little bit before. Alpin Albench. He's like if Al Haytham was more of a gym guy. And a lot more friendlier than Al Haytham. He's got that build like Al Haytham, though, I think. Alpin's a good guy, too. He had a big ol' 1-year stream anniversary celebration. And hit 1K. Good to see him doing well.
Commit it to memory.
Oh. So, wait, if I just keep running, haha! Oh, I defeat them to get hit points back. Okay.
Speed of light.
I need to give
Stand clear.
folks some
Absorption test. Dissipate.
oh boy. Oh god, this is going terribly here. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh, man, I want this team here.
Nowhere to hide.
Good thing I got Cookie to heal.
Out of my
boy. This ain't working too well for me.
Animal test 6308.
Oh boy.
Stand clear.
This may not have been the best team for this.
Yeah, the Temple of Wisdom. Our bond is strong.
Ah, oh boy. Don't die! Don't die, Cookie! Okay, she didn't die. That didn't work too well. How are we gonna manage? 60k crit Noelle? Oh, buddy. That sounds dangerous. I love it. Ooh. Got Noelle main. I remember I was kind of maining Noelle early on.
Shower me with praise.
Oh, good. What? I thought I fought one of these before. Or no, it's a different one I was thinking it was. Well! I gotta get out of there.
Strike a pose.
Into the wind.
Ooh, buddy.
Show no mercy.
Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna be cooking with gas. Alrighty, now we're cooking.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves.
Come on, let's go. Whoop.
You two. Time to end them. Get to
Yeah, here we go. Vaporize, freezing. Make all the statuses show up. Ooh, boy.
let the world collide. Fulfill our pact.
As one with wind and
Ooh, boy. Get a heal in here.
one with nature.
Oh, brilliant.
Back to attacking. Oh, boy. I don't know if I'll get a silver on this one.
The wind knows it.
Suffer the wrath of
If he wants a hyper bloom party. Ooh. I gotta get better with hyper bloom stuffs. I gotta build up that cookie party too. Ooh, boy. Yeah, the 250k gobbing yesterday. Yo!
Time to shine.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
Show no mercy.
Oh boy, here we go. Come on, fingers crossed. Ah, 31. Not enough. I gotta change that. Since from the first half been carried over. No, we're resetting that one. Oh. Change that around some. Who would be good for that? I need to go hard on the healing is the thing. So, maybe, or maybe I just need to go hard on beating those because I get health back. I could have Gene. Chat, you got any ideas? I think Kanich could be good there. Kanich should be fun. If Kanich comes around again, I gotta try to pull for him. Who? Kanich wants Burning Dendro. I have one Pyro. That's Dendro. Need to work on my Benny. Ooh, yeah. What is my Benny sitting at? 20. I don't think he's gonna do too good in this fight. Whew. Yeah, Benny I gotta work on. Being DPS Benny or bust. Alright, I got an idea. Swap those two around. Then I've got two healers on the field. And we'll see how it goes. God, continuous HP loss. Ugh, I hate that. Yo, if you build a character wrong and it does some goofy stuff, that's always a great thing to see. Around and out there. Alright, Kanichi. Don't fail me now, boy.
Target acquired.
That's not what I meant to do, actually. Oh, that works out great.
Incoming. Stand with me.
Oh, boy. Gotta get her healing up, but...
To complete that game.
Come on, aha! Show your face! Yeah, hot rod. You and Hatsuka. I'll get some great ideas going there.
To the cake. Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Oh boy. Oh, we get some insane here. God, they are sturdy mofos though. Jeez.
With sword.
That's not what I meant to have happen. Oh well.
Incoming.
Crap! That did worse! Yeah, I'm gonna need to... who all do I have for healers? Here. I mean, Farina's technically a healer. Can't have her on both teams though, can I? Yeah. Yeah. So hey, I move her here. It's one who am I gonna have? Cookie Eugene's main DPS. Oh. Barbara? Barbara? Might be able to do Barbara. Babs. Alrighty, who's gonna fill this spot here? Who? She, yeah. You know what? Boom. Oh, no, that's... I don't have... There's my Hydro. There we go. The lad old girl. God, they are some sturdy mofos, though, for this first part. Jeez.
Strike a pose.
And do that, and...
Protect us. Dissipate. Full flood.
Okay, come on, here we go, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, we holding that tight. We holding tight there. Oh, this is working great. Oh, this is better.
Our bond is strong.
Hold tight, Jade. Stay in the Healy circle.
I swear by
There we go, big Healy circle.
let the show begin. Out of my way.
Oh, right, come on. It's filling up good. Oh yeah, much better, much better. Oh, great idea there, chat. Thank you all so much. Ooh, it almost filled up. Shoot. Alright, we'll take that though. It's going good. It's going good. Alrighty, Jingcho. Hold tight, Jingcho. We ain't got much for healing, so I gotta be a little conservative with Gami, probably.
Body and
Get out of there. Get out of there.
fulfill our pact. Get to work.
Alright, alright, alright. Feeling good here.
As one with wind and cloud.
Okay, feeling good about this.
Lolene, he's Papa. Get him. Time to act. May my
Come
final
on.
stand
Oh, boy.
be a monument to chivalry. Huh? Let me weave you a verse.
Oh boy. Oh yikes. Woo! Let's go, let's go. Knock these health bars down. Oh boy. And get a little sore from that. Ooh. Need to readjust my chair, I think.
Show no mercy.
Burning Overlord version do more damage. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Thinking gotta change stuff up here for sure.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
Wind strike.
But making progress here.
Fulfill our pact.
Here we go. Here comes Gami's thing.
Happy returns.
Come on, keep knocking him down. I think I'm gonna make it further at least. Oh boy.
Witness the power of Gua.
Okay, come on, come on. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Lolling.
Yeah.
Papa.
Up to it, Fontaine.
Oh boy, at least made it further. 36, alright, new record, new record. Just gotta get 4 more. Oh, goodbye! Ah, yes, the intangible experience is more intangible now. Alright, Dendro, Pyro, and Electro. Ooh. Or wait. Dendro, the heat is my. I mean, well, maybe. Okay, fine. And we'll give. Yeah, we'll give it to Kuching. It's my workout. We'll give this a go. It should really let me lay on the Dendro at least. Ooh. Come on, game.
I got him cornered.
Oh boy.
Grow, grow, grow. Commit it to memory. Don't blink.
Okay, there we go. Something good there. Ooh. This may hurt a little. Good. Good for me. Ooh. Okay. Oh, buddy. Oh. Killing it here now.
Speed of light. Hey.
Oh boy. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Easy. Let's finish it off. Oh, that was quick. Woo. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you, chat. Throw those out there. Whew. Alrighty. The fungi monster. That did say 50. Wait a minute. Oh. 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 Getting 20 more than I thought I was getting. That means I'm getting... Give 420 Primos from this. Nice. Beto would help too. I might bust out Beto if I need another one for a life. I didn't mean to peek the mic there, but that clap got me excited for Electro. Catalyze reactions. Catalyze was a Geo and stuff, right? This is the one that kicked your ass. Ooh, yikes. Ooh, I just need to get 60 though. That's my main goal. Geo's crystallize. Oh, thank you. Oh, Electro and Dendro. Okay. Okay. Let's give me ideas though. So, first half. Oh, let's give me Verissa. Let's see here. I need them frozen. I need them frozen. I just need them frozen. Let's freeze them. Let's freeze them real good. Gun, you hold tight. And the next one is Electro. Dendro and Electro. Whew. Might be going heavy on the Electro here. Cause my next best Dendro is Yao Yao. She ain't doing too hot right there. I don't have many Dendros actually. I only have 5 Dendros. Jeez. He's there, Veressa? Who should I swap out for Veressa then, you thinking? Maybe Aurora? Well, either Aurora or Kooky. Aurora? Okay. We on the same brain cell there. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's see. He had the fastest oh, ooh! Louis killing it here. Let's go! Alrighty, so I need to freeze here. That's what I need to do. I got him lined up so I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4 freeze.
Show no mercy.
Lucky today.
No touching.
Alright, oh, oh. Come on, do more freezing. Here we go. And more freezing, come on! Oop. Alright, this one may max out.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, this is maxing out easy. Oh, let's go! Ha-ha! Maxed it out! Whew. Continue, alrighty. Let's see how we do. Just need to go. Plunging attack, baby! Let's go! Oh! Oh! Everest is great! Holy crap! I need to build my Veressa. God damn!
This way, turn a little. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock.
Oh, there we go. That was easy. Woo! Gah! Gib. Gib. Gah. Ooh. 60, 60, 60. 53 there, but 60's ever since. Woo! Hey, ooh, buddy. That's going great. Alrighty. Recommendation. Bring characters who can enter the Night Soul's blessing state. Okay. I got quite a few Natland folk. And it's just adding more to it. Let's go. Alrighty, first half. What do I need for the first half? Night Soul Burst. Opponent's buffs. Okay. So I probably want to split up the Natland folks some. Alrighty. What do I need for second? Leverage opponent's buffs to deplete as many boss HP bar. Well, that didn't help much. Night Soul in the second half. Ooh, so basically I need Night Soul all around. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 characters from Natland that stand a chance. Okay, that sounds good. I'll just put the 2 of them here though to start. Tsunami, come back! Ah. Doing a stretch real quick because I actually kind of need one right now. When Narnia said, alrighty. Sea Lolly, and who else do I have? Auroron. And that's it for people that wouldn't get squished. Because she would get squished, she would get squished. She would get squished. Is that everybody have from Nailland? Yeah, I guess it is. I thought I had somebody else in here from Natland. Wait, actually... Thoughts on using Pyro Traveler? Mulani first. Yeah. Mulani's first. Let me make sure I'm in the right one. There we go. Second one. Ooh, the deep thonks here. Ugh. Oh, let's see with Mulani. Let's see Lolly in the second half. I was kind of thinking that if I did Mulani, Aurora, and Kuki Sucrose? Okay. Farina and Auroron. Or Farina and Auroron in the second half, though? Is that... Because, I mean, Sea Lolly gonna be in the second half. Aurora, Mulani, and Sea Lolly with Mavuika for sure. Okay. Mavuika, Sea Lolly, Farina, Kazuha? Okay. So Mavuika, where do you see Lolly? Farina, Kazuha. Let's see here. Tsunami was saying first half. Or wait, Farina and Aurora in the second half or the first half? Which... Tsunami, what was your layout? Because I'm getting it a little mixed up. This looks good. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I was gonna adjust my chair a bit. My hand was getting a little worn out some. I think it's just angled weird.
Farewell. Too slow.
Oh boy, oh boy. And just damage it more.
Absorption test. Carving wave.
Not too far now.
Okay, come on, there. I said
Time
there.
to say hello.
Yeah, okay, we got one there. Here we go. We get 2 bar.
Nowhere to hide.
We got 2 there at least.
Carving wave.
I am trying so hard, but it does not want to cooperate with me right now.
Be free.
There we go. Oh, now it wants to cooperate, huh? It just did not want to... I was trying to do that, but it did not want to do that for some reason. Maybe it was just clicking too frantically. We can give it another go.
Farewell.
I didn't do that right for Aurora. Oopsie.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Let's ride.
Ah, crap. Damn it.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Oh, no, no. Ah, well.
Be free.
I got 2 anyway. Let's see how we do on the next one. Oh boy. Now I can just remember how to play Mavuika since it's been a while. Dewey, they both great coaches. Oh boy.
Strike a pose.
Alright, alright. Smoothing out, real good.
Try and stop me.
Go, bike. Oh, guitar inputs there, we're good. Hi, Yoko, how's it going? Oop. Hey, get down here, you son of a bitch.
Suffer the wrath of Easley. Yoo-hoo.
Fallen leaves.
Ah, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that first.
With nature. Pyroclastic surge.
Here we go.
Rev the engine.
Woo! Alright, alright. We getting that second one easily. We getting these primos. Oh boy.
Rise with the sun. Light of the blazing sun.
Muffweek is just carrying here. Let's go. Alright, I got those goodies.
Show no mercy. Get to work. You two. Time to end this.
Yeah, no way, yeah, I've fought this guy
Take me.
before it. Ah!
Earth below.
I think I have. I think I had to cheese him differently. No, wait. Have I?
The end
Oh!
of our
Shit.
legacy. As one with wind and cloud.
Send back Muffweek. Ah! Damn it. So much for that. Maybe I can get these last few bars here when I'm out 2 Nightline characters. That's all I want. Oh crap.
Into the wind.
Oh, that's what I gotta do. Okay.
My night. One with nature.
Climbed it! Damn it! Why'd you rob me of that game?
The show begins.
The wind knows me.
Oh boy. Got it! Oh! Whew! Give me my primos. There we go. Oh, buddy. I got all 420 primos from there. We're good now. Bang, bang. Those finger guns didn't look quite right. They didn't quite look like finger guns, but oh, buddy! Woo! We did it. Give me my stuff. Let me boost my BEP. 24, baby. Alrighty. Whew. Done with that. Give me my Chivos, too. Where the... There it is. There the hell it is. Alrighty. Let's see, 870. You know, that's 5 there. Got plenty for 2 pulls. Now, we're not doing 2 today. Because, I mean, I would like to also pull Gene 1 too, but tomorrow, Shalon's coming back! So we're going to save up a few more primos. And we'll also do the 10 pull here next Monday as well. But... Sir, you give me my free fate. Wake up. Wake up! Oh, duh, I gotta send 2. That might help. Gib. Okay, thank you, Razor. Bye, Razor. Alrighty. Hey, let's get back to Fontaine, shall we? Remember that? Remember how we were in Fontaine? Been a while. Hotel de Board. Liney's been acquitted. Ad break soon. I'll probably have to pause in the middle of that. We got an ad break. You know, when you're ready, game. Into the hotel.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
I like food.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a
Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
I thought it seemed a little low.
Ooh,
Ooh.
everything looks so good.
Bye, Louise. Take
People in
care.
Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Sleep
Why,
well,
of course.
Louise.
Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
Yo.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It's certainly worth celebrating. It was a pleasure working with you, too. And what all they got here? We got a couple soups. We got some, looks like fish and chips. Got some fried fish, some french fries. A big freaking loaf of bread. Jeez, look at that bread. What looks kind of like a lasagna. Freaking chicken, big old chicken leg and thigh. And then in the back, I guess a pork chop, maybe some more fish. Ooh, French onion soup, yeah, that's what that is. I was kind of thinking clam chowder, but French onion soup makes more sense.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
More.
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
Bye, Louise.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Yeah, that was wild.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
Oh,
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Well, we wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see.
Yeah, we were kind of going up against her.
So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Yep.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Hooray! Questionable legality! My favorite way to get in contact with folks. Man, we're gonna have to skirt around the law just to talk to somebody.
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Oh, that ad break's starting up soon. I feel it in my bones.
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, getting my fishing in while we're in ad break. That's right, chat. For those of you, I mean, even if you're stuck in ad jail, but you don't get to hear this, unfortunately. You can fish while you're in ad jail. We're breaking through jail. Ooh, Tsunami, good catch. I mean, granted, I can't really say I've put any album in here that's not a good catch. Let's see here. If I put an album in here that hasn't been certified, I gotta figure out something for that. Maybe I'll just do like 25 gold. Maybe that's what I'll do, yeah. Just to really flesh it out. Get more in here. Need that water too. Because I've got 4 bands in here, but A, I want more. B, maybe I shouldn't just limit myself to all the albums that have been certified. Especially since it keeps changing the value around. Ooh, Fandango. Hey, that's a good one. Built the tier list based on sales. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing, because the way the fishing game works, it breaks it up into, I think, 4 tiers. There's junk. Actually, let me just open it up real quick. Turn auto hide off. Oh, no. We want that on. No. Edit custom catches. So, legendary, epic, rare, uncommon, and junk. I think common was on there too. Junk, rare. Okay, 25 is common. Okay. Because I don't want to make anything like junk. So I could do common. Okay, yeah, common ones. I'll just say uncertified by RIA. There we go. There we go. That's an idea. Yeah. We got this. You had ideas for junk? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, shoot. Let's get those ideas for junk. Get those out there. We gotta do more poking around with this. There's a lot of stuff I want to poke around with, but only so many hours in the day. I haven't spent any of those working. My full-time job. Granted, okay. One idea I've had in my head, and I know I wouldn't be able to pull this off right now, in the slightest. Yeah, junk, common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. You got it. Or wait. Yeah. Epic might not be there. It might just be 5 of those. Could be mistaken, but yeah, one idea I've kind of been trying to play with in my head just to like figure out how feasible it would be. And it probably wouldn't be feasible until I paid off my mortgage. And maybe after I get another car. Just to make sure I got a backup. Is seeing if I could work part-time with my job. And then try streaming more. I'd change some things up around, that's for sure. But it's something that's been petering around in my head for a good bit. Crit Cat, how you doing? Welcome on in, and thank you for the follow earlier. Appreciates it. Hope you're doing well. Did I say Crick Cat? I meant to say Kirk Cat. Why did I say Crick? My bad, my mistake. I'm so sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Also, hey, welcome back from ad break, everybody. I've kind of been just yapping about stuff. Whoopsie. And we got story to go through.
I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
Acting's easy, Paimon.
All right. Here's another.
Or maybe I'm just
Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed.
Oh,
then
my.
wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
Oh, we have to do that other stuff. I was going to say just conceal ourselves under her bed and be like, ooh, Damn, I didn't know it was that kind of game today. Hey! Heck yeah! Hey, that means those posts have been working. Woohoo!
I can
Thank you so
personally
much for
testify
stopping
that this
by,
one
of
works.
course.
When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah,
I mean, maybe you
valid
don't.
point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
Ah, yes. Always forgetting about the part where you get arrested. How can you overlook something like that, Navia?
All right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you
That chair's so
could.
freaking huge.
Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break.
How's my day been? It's been good. It's been a good day. Nothing too crazy, but been a good day so far. How's about yours? How's your day been?
You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
Okay, seeing that plate of fish and chips right there, that's kind of making me want to make some more. It's been a while since I've done a bit of a fish fry. And I do like making french fries. Tempting dinner idea here.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
Ooh, you played Halo Wars 1 for the first time? Ooh, nice. I mean, aside from it driving you crazy. I've never played that myself, actually. Granted, I've only played, like, I think the first 3 Halo games. Never finished them, but just played in multiplayer with peeps. Anyway, it's worth a try. Would someone with her personality really feel shame?
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Fanta, Fanta, don't you want
Was
the
this your
Fanta?
drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
Okay, I can't really blame Paimon for
No,
that.
it's fine. We're just about done here.
The cup is clearly closer to Paimon than it is Naya.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
I have to agree. My drink also tasted that way, too.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then.
You don't want a
If we're all
Fanta?
finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
I forgot Spartan Assault was the thing. I also forgot there was a Halo Wars 2. There was only Halo Wars 1.
Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Wow.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with... Huh.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that was pretty tough for her. That was a pretty pricey meal after all, thanks to my buddy Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
Bye, Navia. We'll miss you.
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
Aw, yeah. Spartan Strike was only on mobile. There was a
in any
mobile-only
case,
Halo game?
I wish you
Can't
smooth
be too
sailing.
surprised.
I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Act 2 started. Here we go, baby. Where are we going? All the way over there. How about we just teleport over here? Dog bless fast travel. I don't want to imagine this game without fast travel, especially with events that go across. I will send you back to other parts of the game, other continents. Damn that bird! Damn you, bird! Escaping me like that. Hey, speaking of the Hydro Archon.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Hey, actually, quick question for you, Kirk Cat. Was Halo 5 part of the Master Chief Collection? The things I do for chicken. Chicken good!
Vache.
I want chicken.
Looks like we're back here again.
Nope, okay. Hey, then we really don't have to talk about it.
Are you hearing voices again?
Yes, Paimon. It's clear that it was during the day.
Ugh. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache. Vache.
Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, traveler! Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Who's this Vache? I must know. Halo 5's turning 10? Wow. Already? Oceanid. Where's this?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache?
No, I'm Zep.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
I'm afraid not.
I'm...
Also, who are you?
Wait. Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
Oh.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Wait, hang on. You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You lost your form.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Speaking of water, here's that hydrate for you. Hydrated. Light blue water. Could that have been... Could she have been one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting, I never knew how heavy it could be.
So, you need me to find him?
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
Heck.
The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
Take care, Cat. Appreciate you stopping by. Catch you next time. Have fun bouncing around streams. Oh, hang on a second. I'm glad I muted the mic there. That would have peaked it too hard. Whew. I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so.
Thank you, Narina.
As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness,
Ew.
I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
Wait, that means Vache was a witness to the fact that you dissolved?
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Is that Paimon? I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Bye, Oceanid. Oh! What the hell? What the hell did I wake up to?
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear
No
God,
kidding.
it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Oh, hi, Chlorine.
Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance!
God damn.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. so I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Bye, Chlorine. We're gonna miss you.
Right.
And what are you doing?
I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Chlorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Go on, game.
And there was that champion duelist named Chlorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Good job, Paimon.
Yes,
You know.
all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
Oh,
How did that help?
explain.
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean that Paimon contributed somehow?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Don't you want a
So the
Fanta?
Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have
I
been...
sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Whoopsie.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well,
Not
it
when
can't
I
be a
drank it,
coincidence
but-
that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
Tell everyone about what happened while you were connected to the ocean, its consciousness.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alright, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well, you you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Aw, yeah. I'm sorry, what was that achievement's name? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I know I'm going to butcher that. But okay, it isn't, I thought it was translated for some reason in the wrong language. Primos. To the stronghold! Whee! Ooh. What you got in here? Onions? Neither of those are onions. What the hell? Okay, there's other stuff nearby, I guess.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, Traveler.
You got it, Navia. Ooh. Ah. Oop, gotta be careful here. How did I hit spacebar at the right time? I didn't think I did. How did I not take damage on that? Taking it, but still. Huh. Just hit it like just the last frame. Yeah, no kidding. I couldn't have done that again if I tried. I couldn't believe that. I was just waiting for that death animation to play. Let loose. Kibby! Hello, Kibby. Goodbye, Kibby. Oh, there you are, Malus. Ah, yes. The legal advisor. Out here, of all places. Ah, hold on.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you. My expectations.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
Paimon,
After
you really
all,
have to get
we
that
don't allow
fourth
illegal
plate.
or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough
yeah, it
times
sounds
for
like it.
everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful. in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend, but he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
It does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we are quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our support was decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
Yeah.
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you. Anyway, real quick, Rossi Ray, thank you for the follow. Appreciates it. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? What brings you here?
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? Alright, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's alright. I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Harmon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Thank you, Silver. Thank you, Navia. Thank you, Varys. Where'd he go? Peaceful night passes under the Spina di Rosula's protection.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
Uh-oh.
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
Wait, it's pronounced Oceanid? I thought it was Oceanid. Because it's got the word ocean in it.
So
Oh.
Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we? Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Teams, thank you for the resub. I'm glad you're not the only one that was baffled by that. 14 months already, damn. It's been that long already, that's crazy to think about. Golly, how's it going, teams? How you doing? Hope you're doing good today, buddy. Hope things have picked up for ya. Time to be moving. What the heck? Who let time move like this? Give me that primo. Yeah, there we go. More primo, more. Yeah, the Chief Justice's office is probably above ground. What am I doing down here still?
The Palais is right up ahead. Come on.
That's a very convenient waypoint. Knock knock, Nuvi. Yeah, winter ready game. Day's been good. Got a phone call at school. You've been looking to get a job tomorrow morning. Ooh! Fingers crossed for you, teams.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
But I'm
See,
what's long
they've got great
lost,
discipline, too.
cousin, yeah.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Exactly.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
It is now.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Oh, newbie. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Please come in.
Oh, hang on a second. Hey. Stupid allergies. Hi, newbie. How you doing?
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Browsing.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
I mean, the way he was acting when we were sitting next to him in the opera house. So easy. Tick tock, tick tock.
Unfortunately,
Dun.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Damn.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
That was a long pause for that ahem.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, you don't say, Tsunami. Yeah, don't say. That was a hell of a thing to call a roast there.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Father's case. Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Yeah.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
We should go while the idea's still fresh.
Great. Let's go then.
Ooh. Ah! Go here. And we got a waypoint. And a viewpoint. Ah, ooh. Fancy. Fish.
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers.
Yeah, it's real cheap down there.
But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
That's a pretty boat.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Let loose. I ain't got the vertical. Run, Farina, run! Kinda weird having free now for these parts of the quest. We need to go talk to the Hydro Archon. She's right here. Navia, be good. After that one event last summer, I was a big fan of Navia. Hey, Melus.
Melus, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
It's alcohol.
Didn't that guard guy
Sweet
who turned
absinthe,
into
actually.
water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea.
Yeah,
If you drink
absinthe.
synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Ad break soon. Get your fishing in, chat. I'm gonna get my fishing in too. Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques? But it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. it's unlikely that he turned on Boss with zero warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that, ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Maloose?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live. And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the Unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Huh. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
Oh,
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters.
I got so caught up in this, I just noticed the ad was going on, so we're gonna take a moment. I'm gonna get a stretching myself and get some fishing in. How y'all doing, chat? How's it going for y'all? I mean, I can't say I'm not too surprised that it was gonna get to be an intense story, but as quick as it was for us to get into it, that part I'm a little surprised about. But hey. God, yeah, Tsunami. Yeah, I'm only on Act 2. Or Chapter 2. Wait, they split it into chapters, right? When we're in each region. And how many acts are there in this? Oh, it's Chapter 4, Act 2 that I'm in. It's looking like there's 6 acts. Okay. Whew. God. So easy to get lost in this. So good. Oh. Glad I'm able to get past those events for now and actually get back to this. Because, golly. Been itching to do some more of this. It's so good. Ah. I'm wondering though, how much more of this act I can get done tonight before I call it for the stream. Because I mean, yeah, you know, normally I'd be ending in about 2 to 17 minutes. I mean, the ad break, of course, slowing it down, so we ain't gonna have to end during an ad break. That's absurd. But how much more of this will there be? Who knows? Not me. I'll find out sooner or later. Although I'm wondering, like, how... considering all the events they're doing in the game, how much more will there be? Can I find a better place for my mic? How long will it take me to get through this? How long will we be stuck in Fontaine? Of course, again, saying stuck in Fontaine sounds like it's bad. You know, I'm enjoying this. I wouldn't say stuck in it yet. And the ads are over. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Didn't get any ultra crazy ads. Actually, I want to talk about a little something real quick. There's been this one ad that I swear has been targeting me. It's an ad for a specific Aerosmith song. Why is it an ad for? I don't want to miss a thing off the Armageddon soundtrack. Why are my arms doing that like crazy? Yeah. Not just the band Aerosmith, no. But specifically for I don't want to miss a thing. And the ad is just like, you know, that song's playing in the background. It's got Steven Tyler talking. It's got footage of the band playing, and presumably the music video for that. And some Armageddon footage. But, Arm, what are you doing? Yeah, great song, great band. It's getting close to 30 years old. Why am I getting an advertisement for that? It's not an advertisement for Armageddon. It's an advertisement for specifically that song. Which, of all the things to advertise to me, Arm, seriously, what are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna lean back a little bit. But, like, why? Why that? What's going on here, Twitch? What are you trying to tell me? That I need to listen to more Aerosmith? Well, joke's on you. I love Aerosmith. What's up with that? Anyway, how about we get on with the quest?
When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Maloose.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Maloose. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
Doggo.
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Maloose. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
3 years ago, on a rainy night, banquet-goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hands, and Jacques had been shot and slain. Based on the investigations done then, there is no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. To the family! Hello.
It is settled, then. Please excuse me, and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the 2 of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you, and to all of us.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callus came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the 2 of us.
Wait, does that mean someone ordered Jacques to take out Callus?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Jacques' family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Callus acting... Why did it sound like something just fell off my... Did Callus act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? You know what?
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florence should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a 3rd person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a 3rd person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything, once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then, I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callous the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callous, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callous's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today. No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Florent, the advisor to the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Why did that have to get said, Farina? Yeah. Hi, Thierry.
Hey, Thierry. It's me.
Fontaine.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so Just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Fieri is the person responsible for official contact between the Spina di Rosula and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex. Oh, wrong button. Fingers weren't lined up right. Ah, it doesn't matter right now, though. Marcel! Woo! Dodge that one there, jeez.
Hello. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
After waiting for a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Not again.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes. I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more, see if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Marcel is the leader of the Confrérie of Cabrières, and was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and the Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship. Though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy, he is willing to defend Navia.
This can work. I'll just treat them as food samples.
That's one way to get up there.
We talked to all three suspects.
purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah. None of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start?
Jacques' motive.
Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Marcel.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else.
Thierry, you say? Thierry. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah, had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Maybe it was someone else. Florent. Florent.
It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
I think... Jacques' family believes still, but oh, it's just... That bottom one there. Did I just pick any of them?
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered.
Hey,
When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
Ah. Man, I'm a little bummed that video cuts out so early when the sound keeps going. But thank you, Tsunami!
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you, after all.
We still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Curse your revenge!
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Child? What?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
We might have had to go beat him up a few times.
He's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
And search for clues, gang. You can go that. You can go to Aaron. Yes. Well, I'll go investigate that place. I'm confident in my combat abilities.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malus, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there's only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going.
We should, Paimon. Next time. Because I think we're at a good spot to call for the stream. Malus and Silver are such good guys. Yeah. But yeah, everybody, thank you all for stopping by, tuning in, all that good stuff. I appreciate it as always. Tomorrow, I'll be back to streaming. Tomorrow, it's going to be more Persona 3. And that's probably the grinding stream, because, oh, buddy, I gotta do some grinding for that. And thank you, Tsunami, for getting those raid messages handy. That first one is if you're subscribed. That second one is if you're following. Now for the hard part. Who are we gonna raid out to? And thank you, Narina, for also getting those raid messages. Alrighty. Gotta figure out, though. Who we raiding out to? Who we pestering? Who we annoying today? I wouldn't say annoying so much, but who's doing stuff? Who can we go see is got good stuff going on? Oop. As I consult the massive list. Ah, ba, 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 ba. You know? Ooh. Ooh. I haven't seen any Monster Hunter in a good while. Plus, been a good while. It's been a real long while then since I raided her. I don't even see her name on the list. How's about we go raid Celtic? She's playing some Monster Hunter Wilds. A game I need to get back to playing. It's been a little while. And we'll see what all she's got going on. But yeah, everybody, thank you all so much again for stopping by and tuning in. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Laters! Yeah, I do need to get back to it. One of these days, I promise.